Hey guys, it's Cash broadcasting live today from outside because it's such a beautiful day, and I thought it would be the proper setting for me to talk about what I wanted to talk about today, and that is the pineal gland. Okay, so the pineal gland is located in between the brain hemispheres in the center of the brain. It is responsible for producing melatonin and regulating sleep patterns, sleep modules, but by 12 years old, the goal is to have this gland calcified because they put fluoride in our toothpaste, fluoride in our water, and their main goal in doing that, there's a reason why they do that, is because it calcifies the pineal gland. So if you're anything like me, when I was a child, I used to swallow toothpaste. So you can imagine how calcified my pineal must have been. So this gland is known as the third eye. So in Eastern cultures, the women that wear the dots on their head, that is what that is representative of. In Catholicism, Christianity, it's represented by the pine cone. That's why there's a huge pine cone in the Vatican. So ways that you can open up your pineal gland: meditation, apple cider vinegar, lots and lots of sun, and a vegan diet. Those are 4 ways. There's probably more ways, but those are 4 ways that I opened mine pretty much unconsciously. So I have been kind of figuring out why I was drawn to South Florida, and I truly believe that it was for somewhat pineal gland decalcification, because I have 12 months of year-round sunshine. So instead of being in Chicago, where I get 6 months, maybe if I'm lucky, my pineal gland never would have decalcified there, because I spend 6 months inside reading books and then 6 months of sun in summer. Anybody that's from Chicago knows exactly what I'm talking about. We hibernate. So I was brought down here to, not totally all for it, but probably most likely to decalcify my pineal gland, because that is exactly what happened. And then through spending 3 months in Chicago, summer 2017, I gained 30 pounds, so I thought a vegan diet would help me lose that weight, so I went vegan for a while. That was a disaster, but through going vegan, all the sunshine, I do an apple cider vinegar shot every day, my pineal gland decalcified and opened. So yesterday I talked a lot about what new age movement things. So before my pineal gland opened, I was participating in new agey stuff. I spoke about astral projecting, lucid dreaming, and sleep paralysis. I've experienced lucid dreaming, sleep paralysis without shadow figures, and I've never experienced astral projecting. But by opening the pineal gland, you can experience astral projecting, and that's a goal of a lot of these new age movement people, is to experience that stuff. But I was getting to that point when I finally awoke, or became woke, and I shut it down. I said, this isn't for me. I'm going back to Jesus and church. So with targeted individuals, I believe a lot of people are freaking out. You don't know the reason why you're being targeted. I do believe that a big part of the reason why you're being targeted is because you are waking up. And you need to keep in mind that they keep tabs on us through social media and everything that we post on social media. So if you're posting a lot about political stuff and anything anti-government, they kind of can see that you are waking up to the fact that this is all essentially kind of bullshit. So I think our world has been like this pretty much for a long time. And if you're noticing gang stalking, it's because you're waking up and realizing that our world has been like this for a long time. There's other spiritual teachers out there that talk about, when they wake up, they went crazy and how it's a crazy experience. You'll think you're going nuts. I think that they attribute it to synchronicity. But what I really think they're trying to say is it's basically gang stalking. And although part of it is synchronicity, a lot of it is manufactured. They want to drive you crazy. They want to drive you nuts because they can't have people out here telling people the truth of what is actually going on. So I know what I went through, and it is very intense. But if you love yourself, if you truly know who you are as a person, gang stalking really has no effect on somebody like that. So that's where if you're still experiencing targeting, that's where you need to raise your vibration, because it is a vibrational issue. So BMAT2, the God gene, the pineal gland. The pineal gland has a lens, a cornea, and a retina. So this gland is the seed of our souls. This is when God wakes you up. These are your spiritual eyes, and that is exactly what I was blessed with, a set of spiritual eyes to see the world for how it truly is. So why would the government want to calcify our pineal glands? Because the government doesn't want spiritually based people. The government benefits off of us being materialistic and wanting things. They want consumers of food and sporting events and materialistic goods. And I'm not going to lie, before I woke up to all of this, I was the most materialistic person ever. I needed to go shopping at least once a week, every other week. Now the thought of a retail shop, a mall, makes me sick to my stomach. I literally can't do it because I know what it's about now. So I don't know, yesterday, sorry, my hair is all over the place, and my lip is bruised right here because I got my lips done, so sorry about that. So yesterday someone left a comment on my video about the New Age movement and said that it's rooted in paganism, and it is. It's all those different religions together, but the base of it is paganism. But I would never tell somebody that participating in the New Age movement is the wrong thing to do, because I was drawn to that. Some of those things came natural to me. So I've been called a witch before in my life. I don't identify as a witch. I identify as an intuitive empath. But if the New Age movement sits right with your soul, if contacting spirits and, going about those things is what is good for you, then by all means, go ahead and do it. I'm just telling you, for me personally, that there is a way out, because there's a lot of people that are getting involved in it that don't know what they're getting involved in, and then when they start experiencing the sleep paralysis, astral projecting I think is more of a choice, but like the sleep paralysis, I did not choose to experience that. There is a way out, and the way out is through Jesus Christ. They need to know that there is a way out of the New Age movement if you choose to do so. So I'll never knock tarot cards, I'll never knock the stones, I'll never knock anything of spiritual nature, because as long as you're doing something spiritual and not out there being an asshole and, doing bad shit, then by all means, all power to you. You have my blessing. But just always know, that if you think that you bit off more than you can chew, God and Jesus are the only answer to that problem. So, with that said, I'm kind of happy that I feel like I've figured out the purpose of me coming down to Miami, because I was like, I know that this narcissistic relationship is not the reason why I came down here. It was to open my eyes, because I really truly have been blessed with a set of spiritual eyes to see things for how they are, and my only hope is that everybody else in the world starts to open up and realize what is actually going on. So, with that said, please like if you like what I'm saying, dislike if you don't like it, and subscribe. Also, comment any experiences down below, people that relate to them, enjoy reading it, So, Thank you guys for listening, and I will be back tomorrow.